Hola guys and girls and welcome to week 6 of the PPL. I'm El Scissor, replacement coach for Liam this week for the West Ham United, and yeah, basically Liam was not able to battle, so I'm here. I built the team and I will be facing Shadi and the Bayern Mewnich instead of Liam today in this fine PPL match. And yeah, since I did not make a team builder or anything like this, it's basically new to the channel, but yeah, let me just quickly scoop over my team. First up, we got an extra belt Galvantula with Thunder, Volt Switch, Hidden Power, Ice and Light Screen. Next up, a specially defensive Mew with Earthquake, Zen Headbutt, Bulk Up and Roost. Physically defensive, physical Mega Venusaur with Power Whip, Knockoff, Earthquake and Synthesis. Then we have a Never Melt Ice, physically offensive Mamoswine with Ice Shard, Superpower, Knockoff, and Earthquake. Then a close to max HP Intimidate, Scarfed, S3W7 with Brave Bird, U-Turn, Close Combat, and Defog. And as last, pretty standard Vaporeon with Scald, Wish, Heal Bell, and Toxic. Pretty standard split on Vaporeon. I'm very bulky on S3W7, not only because I want the bulk for taking priority hits from Mega Lopunny, or in general take a hit from it with Intimidate, but because I don't need more speed to outspeed his other mons. Every potential mon he could Scarf, like his Thundurus, his Manaphy, if he really feels like it, I can't outspeed either way or would speed type with, so I don't feel like needed to go for that. I rather have more bulk and can take some hits. But yeah, looking at Charlie's team, he brought the Klefki, the Mega Lopunny, the Manaphy, the Skuntank, the Thundurus, and the Crobat. Pretty much what I expected. Skuntank will be there to deal with my Mew. Thundurus is there. I switch into electric attacks of my Galvantula versus the Manaphy. Manaphy, I'm not sure about Calm Mind or Tail Glow. Both are very threatening for my team. Crobat is there to deal with my Mega Venusaur, no doubt about it. And Klefki, I don't know, Klefki, I was expecting kind of Druddigon there too, like with a Rocky Helmet to deal with my S3W7 physically defensive. But maybe Klefki physically defensive, spikes, screens and stuff like that. I don't know what shenanigans Klefki is up to, but we will find out for sure later, I guess. But yeah, okay. Lead-wise, I just decided to lead with my S3W7 because I should outspeed his whole team, barring a Scarf Crobat or a Scarf Thundurus. And if he leads with Thundurus, I will just switch out straight into my Mega Venusaur, get my Mega up, or into Mamoswine, whatever I feel like at the moment. And if he leads with Crobat, which is another lead I expect him to lead with, I can just hit him with a Brave Bird, do good damage to that, which opens the door for my Mega Venusaur, or U-Turn out, clicking a switch. Shenanigans, basically. But yeah, let's start with the match. Like I said, I decided to lead with my S3W7. He decides to lead with his other basic Crobat. Because Intimidate, I just U-turn out here. I didn't expect him to stay in here, to be honest. Because he's Intimidated, he can't do much to me, and he doesn't want to take a Brave Bird. So I go into my Vaporeon because I predict U-turn off his side, and I get some Rocky Helmet damage on him, which is very nice. He did use his chance to switch into his Thundurus. I just straight switch out to my Venusaur. I can take any hit, even a Psychic if needed, but I don't expect him to go for the Psychic this early in the game. I flicked the Volt Switch, but he goes to Thunderbolt, which is fine too. I can get my Mega off here and knock off the incoming Crobat, because that is what is coming in, there's no doubt about it. And yeah, can knock off the item. I can switch back out into my Vaporeon, I can take any hit, rack up some more Rocky Helmet damage on him, which is nice. He actually goes for the Taunt, I did predict the Brave for the U-turn right here. But yeah, I just fire off a Scald right here. I don't want to switch out predicting the Manaphy because he U-turned and he would get momentum from that. But yeah, Scald, sadly don't get the burn on the Manaphy, which comes later in the play, but it's not too bad. But yeah, actually predicting here an Energy Ball or the Tail Glow, I switch straight into my Galvantula. Manaphy is the biggest threat on my team. I have to play around it. I don't have a safe switch to this. But yeah, he's definitely scared out from the Thunder. I just go for the Light Screen. Don't want to risk the HP Ice predicting the Thundurus right here. I'd rather make a safe play because with a Light Screen I can take a Scald from this thing. Behind the Light Screen, I definitely can take any hit from Thundurus, Scout for its set, go for the HP Ice. He actually reveals to be Yachi Berry, which is very nice because now he can definitely kill with Mamoswine. Here I predict the Electric attack after the Psychic or the Volt Switch because he don't want to take a second HP Ice. He actually hard switches into a Lopunny. I don't want to take a Fake Out with my Mamoswine. I mean, I could, but Fake Out, I don't want to speed this thing, so it's not worth it. I just switch into my Fish Cat, get some Rocky Helmet damage. And fire for Toxic, because there's definitely Manaphy coming in. And now I can Toxic Manaphy, which is great. Here, I don't think he will set up straight again, seeing that it straight switched out into Galvantula last time, so I'm predicting to attack, get a Wish in the air, and now the Protect is very obvious, so I either predict to switch or Tail Glow right here, so I just go for an attack with Scald. I don't want to switch out here, predicting the Tail Glow, because I want the health on Vaporeon. In the I didn't even mention that at the beginning. Of course, we are not on Wi-Fi. We had to play on Wi-Fi, but then I PC'd, so my internet got out. So it's my internet's fault, whatever you want to call it. It wasn't intentional because I got a crit here in the original Wi-Fi game. I do not get sadly here, but I just roll with it. I said I just roll with it and hope it doesn't matter because, yeah, I mean it was like 10% more on mana fee, which shouldn't matter probably, and I don't feel like playing this so often until I get the crit on mana fee without getting burnt before the other scored. So I said, okay, let's just roll with it. And yeah, let's see if it comes to play. But that's why you're on Showdown, if you were wondering why I don't even tell you that. I'm a dummy. But yeah, he goes for Teglo, I get the Wish on mana fee. Now I have to play around to rack up some toxic damage. He will go for the energy ball, no doubt about it. He can't scold me. So I go into my Plant Toad, take the energy ball, does nothing. Now I want to scout for the Psychic, so I make the switch into my special defensive Mew. Because Psychic won't do much because it's special defensive, and of course I don't want to take it with my Plant Toad. He switches out, making me to believe he doesn't have the Psychic. And yeah, there he is. He goes into this thing. I don't want to get Thunder Wave because I have some speed investment to outspeed the Skunk Tank, which this thing is basically made for. So I go into Mammothswine. He predicts something and goes into Crobat. And yeah, now I can just fire for Ice Shard and kill the Crobat, which is nice. There's the Lopunny again. He will go for Return, or High Jump Kick, which would 2-hit KO my Vaporeon. So I rather go into my Emo Bird, which can take a hit and scale this thing straight away out with Brave Bird. So I just go for U-turn right here. He goes back into his Klefki, probably predicting U-turn or Brave Bird. Either way, he shows the Rocky Helmet, so this is definitely the thing which is there to deal with my Staraptor. I go to Mammothswine. I know I probably have Magnetize if I have Mammothswine by now, so I just knock off his Rocky Helmet. And yeah, I don't really know what the sets is. He reveals here that he has spikes. I just want to go for Superpower, gauging how much damage I can do to this thing since I'm adamant. And this is looking like a free hit KO. And I doubt he can kill me. He probably just keeps on spiking, seeing that I probably don't have a Defogger. But I have Defog on my Staraptor, so yeah, he goes for Flash Cannon, does a buttload of damage, thank god, not too much. And yeah, I have to get rid of the spikes, so I just go for Superpower here. Yeah, I have to get rid of the spikes, otherwise my Venusaur, oh my Vaporeon, I'm not switching anymore to the Lopunny. So I just switch out my Vaporeon here, basically sacking it to 2 returns, getting some more Rocky Helmet damage on this thing, bringing it in range of Power Whip from my Mega Venusaur. So basically now that Vaporeon is dead, I have only Mega Venusaur to deal with a Lopunny and my Staraptor, of course. But yeah, I go to Staraptor right now, just go for the Defog. And yeah, he reveals the Quick Attack, and like you can see, I actually live it. And if I would have knew that he would stay in and go for Quick Attack, I mean, I thought he would knew how much bulk contested I am from the first High Jump Kick. Like, standard Staraptor, even if Intimidate dies from a High Jump Kick, I think. Or it does way more. So I thought he knows how bulk invested, or how HP invested I am. Seems he did not calc that, so he did stay in, go for Quick Attack. If I would have known that, I would just stick Brave Bird and get the Lopunny out of the way. But I did not expect him to just stay in right here. I'm basically sacking his Lopunny to my Staraptor. So instead, he just go for the Defog. Lopunny is still alive. I still get rid of the spikes, but yeah. Now I know he has Quick Attack. I want to switch out here. I want to preserve my Staraptor. He goes for Quick Attack again. Does nothing to Plant Toad. I can use this chance to Synthesis up, because I need health on this thing if I want to deal with all the other monsters he has. He goes into his Thunderous, probably has a heavy Psychic. I scout to that, going into a Spadef Mew. And now I go for Roost, predicting the Dark Pulse, or scouting for Dark Pulse, out all the Wolves, which I want to be at full health with my Pink Fetus right here. And I go for the Roost, and here's what my Mew was basically built for. It was there to take on the Skunk Tank, to bulk up on this with Cold Barrier, take any hit, and then go to town with Earthquakes and Headbutt on the rest of his team. But it turns out, I just go for bulk up here, of course, but it turns out he is very speed invested on this Skunk Tank. Like, I even speed invested my Mew, so I can speed creep the speed creep. But he speed creeped my speed creep for his speed creep. So a lot of speed happened here, and he's way too fast. He taunts me, so I have to go for 2 Earthquakes here. It's kind of 50-50 here at the end if I switch out and he goes for Pursuit or he goes for Crunch. So I lose that, but I go for Earthquake. This thing is down. Mew is now very weakened. I can basically roost up on... Only thing I could roost up on is probably the Thunderous, because it seems he doesn't have Dark Pulse. So I want to preserve that thing. I go into my Mega Venusaur, which is now the thing to deal with this Lopunny. I just go for Power Up here, getting some damage on basically anything, because even Thunderous resisted. He does not enjoy taking that, really. Like I can see, it does 29%, which is decent, I guess. But yeah, he goes for Thunderous. I switch out into my Mew here, basically taking it, because it's not doing much. Of course, it can take a Psychic, but it can take a Thunderbolt after that. So Mew goes down, and here is my free switch into the Galvantula. And what you see here is that I just go for the HPIs, trying to kill this thing, but he actually goes into Manaphy. And now come a few interesting turns, because Like what I predicted was he either sacks his Thunderous there or he goes into low putty, for example, to take the HPIs because it won't kill, but I get some good damage on this thing. But he goes into Manaphy, and the only reason he would go into Manaphy is you want to bait me to go for the Thunder to heal up your Thunderous. So I was, okay, Shadi, you can't play this game with me, you will go into Thunderous right here. I ain't thundering you. You will go into Thunderous and get some health back because of Volt of stuff like that. So I just go for the Light Screen, kind of the middle ground play in case he decides still to stay in, because after Light Screen I can take any hit from Thunderous and then the whole cycle repeats, but I have a Light Screen up. He actually stays in. So he did not bait the Thunder. So I thought, okay, wait, he did not bait the Thunder. He's sagging the Manaphy? So I decided, okay, he didn't want to bait the Thunder, so I decided, okay, now he's sagging the Manaphy, he's not going to Thunderous. So I just go for Thunder right here, but guess what? Now he goes into Thunderous. God damn it, I lose two 50-50s in a row. For all people which know me, like from my channel or other battles, I am terrible at 50-50s. I always lose them. And here I lost two in a row, which is pretty unfortunate because I would have probably won if I would have gone for Thunder in the first place. But yeah, here I just sack my Emo Bird. He actually goes for Agility, which is not too big of a threat problem because Emo Bird will die and I can just go into Mammoth Swine here. And now it's time for another 50-50. The problem is, Manaphy, I counted, can, from the range it's at, can take 2 Ice Shards, or should be able, even with toxic damage. So the question is now, do I go for the Ice Shard, killing the Thunderous, or do I go for Earthquake, breaking Manaphy coming in and basically clinching this game for me? Because if I go for Ice Shard here, killing this thing, he still can go into Low Punny, kill my Mammoth Pig, I go into Mega Venusaur, kick Power Whip, and basically win the game, unless I miss on the Low Punny. And yeah, if I go for Earthquake, he stays in, he just kills me, and then he wins. Then my Galvantula can kill from this range with an HP Ice, even with the expert build. Venusaur can't really touch it, it will die to a Psychic. So it's the game deciding 50-50 right here. And what made me go for Ice Shard right here was there's a rule, an unwritten rule on Pokemon, which is you don't mess with threats. And this is definitely a threat, it's +2, so I decide, okay, it's a 50-50, let's just click the Ice Shard. Maybe he has the same thought process in his head. But yeah, I go for the Ice Shard. Like you can see here, he switched out his Manaphy, so I lose once again the 50-50. God damn it, I'm really not good with those. I do 40%. With the Toxic, it basically just negates the leftovers, and yeah, it does a max of 50%. But this is the situation where the Scald, not getting the Scald would matter, because it would have been 10% more to the Manaphy, and which means that Ice Shard would have killed here. Which I don't know if he would pull the switch then into Manaphy if he was so low. But it would have killed either the Thunderous, it would have killed either the Manaphy, or I don't know if it kills the Low Punny. I mean, I'm adamant, never mind ice. Should have probably calculated that. I probably not, I would guess. But I don't know what happened by here. But yeah, Manaphy would have been, if he would have switched still into Manaphy would have been dead. And yeah, then he brings in Low Punny, I sack my Galvantula. I go into Mega Venusaur, and yeah, then the game is pretty continuing. So it would have not been guaranteed win, but I wouldn't have lost. Let's say that. Spoilers, I lose the game. Because, yeah, with the crit, Manaphy survives. And yeah, I tried hoping to get the crit here for maybe some justice, but no, he just goes for Scald. Surf even, not even Scald. And yeah, now I have to go into my Galvantula, and... Oh wait, no, he dies here, so... Now it's another 50-50, kind of, because... If he goes into Thunderous and I go into Venusaur, I lose. You can click Psychic. Venusaur is too low to take on Mega Lopunny. Then Mega Lopunny just clicks Return 2 times on my Galvantula, and Venusaur, I'm dead. If he goes into Thunderous and I go into Galvantula, I can still pull it off, kind of. I go for HP Ice. And yeah, he would. Then Thunderous would probably may die to the HP Ice. Probably not though, because I already calculated that. And Low Punny can definitely take the HPIs, so that wouldn't work out. If he goes into Low Punny and I lead with Mega Venusaur, he can't kill me. I can go for Power Whip, and then I can potentially still win if I get a crit on HPIs. I don't know. Oh, there's too much going on right here, but yeah, I decided to go into Galvantula, seeing that he probably will lead with his Thunderous. He doesn't, and yeah, now he just clicks Return, kills me. I go into my Mega Venusaur. And yeah, I tried to click Synthesis because I know he will switch out, he won't stay in. His only way of losing right now is him staying in and getting me to a good amount of health and then kill him. But yeah, Shadi's not getting into that, he doesn't do that, he goes for Psychic, I go for Power Whip, can't kill him, and just goes for a second Psychic. And that's the game over! 2-0 victory for the Bayern Munich over the West Champ United. I'm very sorry, Liam, I couldn't win this match. I had a very good start. But then all the lost 50-50s, the Pursuit on Skunk Tank, the Thunder and the Light Screen with Galvantula, the Earthquake of Mammoth Swine. Nothing of this worked out. There are just too many 50-50s. Then I didn't got the crit, which kind of mattered in the end. And yeah, these are that. I mean, 50-50s, you can only blame me for the crit. You can basically blame my internet. So I don't blame Shadi for any of this, but yeah, I'm sad I couldn't win this match for you. All of you fine guys subscribe to Liam. But yeah, that's all for week 7 of the PPL right here versus this match. I hope you still enjoyed, even though I'm not the guy you subscribe to. And yeah, leave a like to the video if you enjoyed. Leave a nice comment for Liam or for me, who knows, whatever. And yeah, that's all from me. Definitely, God damn it, I always so weird on intros on other channels. I just leave it here. See you another time. Hopefully not, well, and bye.